So I was trying to piece together why Disney did such little marketing for Strange World. And my initial theory was that they wanted more people to see Black Panther, as Marvel is the bigger moneymaker. And people were starting to dislike Marvel because of the last few movies and the controversy that's been surrounding it recently. But upon seeing Strange World, I now see it's more than just that. I think they knew this movie wasn't any good. Hello everyone, welcome back to 3D Reviews. I'm going to try to explain the plot of this movie and explain the issues with it as fast as I can so I can get to 3D. Basically, there's this little town and it's in a valley. There's this explorer named Jaeger Clade that wants to figure out a way to get past these mountains so that he can bring his people into a better world. They end up coming across these little electrical tomato things. His son, Searcher Clade, is like, maybe we should just take these back and help our town become better through these. Jaeger Clade says no, and he leaves, and his son and the other explorers go back, and the movie time jumps. They basically use these little tomato things as batteries, but the plants are dying. Searcher Clade is called upon by the mayor of the town to go on an adventure to figure out why it is. And also, Searcher's son Ethan is there, and also on the adventure they come across his dad, and also there's an environmental message, and also there's stuff going on in the background with the strange creatures. Also, there's other side characters, and also Ethan has a crush on someone. Searcher and Clade are trying to be good dads, and also the movie's trying to have a message about being a good parent. There's a lot going on in this movie, and it's trying to do way too much, and in trying to do all these different things, one, it's not able to do any one thing particularly well, and two, the movie moves at such a breakneck speed that you don't really get time to take in the beauty of this other strange world that they're exploring. This movie is very clearly trying to be like an adventure serial. It even starts off with a black and white newsreel, a lot like how Up does. However, the adventure stuff feels like it takes a huge backseat to the interpersonal drama, and it makes me wonder why they even decided to make this an adventure movie if they weren't going to lean into that. There's just too much personal drama stuff going on, and it pushes the actual excitement and adventure and all the creatures into the background, which for an adventure movie you don't want to do that. You do want to have interpersonal drama, but it shouldn't be the main focus. The focus should be these strangers in a strange world dealing with all of this stuff. The main focus should be on dealing with the drama of all these different creatures, and the interpersonal drama should be integrated into that. But it's like it's the other way around. They're just like, oh, here's this crazy creature, dude, but they don't say anything about it. You don't really get to learn about it. And I understand why they didn't go into the specifics with these creatures, because that would have ruined the plot twist. Yeah, there's a big plot twist, because that's what Disney does now. Everything's got to have a twist. Whether or not it really needs a twist, it's got to have it. Let's talk about the 3D. So on paper, an adventure style movie is a really good field for 3D, and Disney knows how to do 3D. At this point, it's all about integrating it and making it engaging. And I know there's a lot that goes into movies and you can't just focus on one thing, but when you're taking something that's supposed to be about these crazy environments and these creatures, you should really do something with that. Talking about Journey to the Center of the Earth, there's a lot of deep shots, a lot of pop-outs in there. Maybe it's a little bit too extreme sometimes, but it's there. This movie has like none of that. It barely any pop-out. There's like two scenes where there's some pop-out, and it's like there's like ice and snow and rocks falling into the camera, and the other one is there's like these little flying creatures, and it kind of comes out of the screen. And as for cavernous, very big, deep shots, they don't really have anything like that. And it's a shame, because you want to show how small and insignificant these characters are compared to the rest of this world. There is one shot that does something like this, which I can't say because it's a spoiler, even though I'm not recommending seeing this movie, but just in case, there is one shot where Searcher Clade and Ethan Clade are on a motorbike, and the camera zooms back and they're looking at something very, very large, and they're like a teeny bitty speck. But they pushed the 3D way deeper there than I was expecting, and it was almost to the point where it was a little uncomfortable, which is what the filmmakers would want you to feel in a moment like that, where you have these little teeny tiny specks looking at this absolutely massive thing. So I can't really recommend the movie. I can't really recommend the 3D. I believe Black Panther is still showing in 3D, so if you want to go see a 3D movie, at least Black Panther, even though the 3D was still just kind of there like this movie was, the movie is way better and you're gonna get more enjoyment out of it. I wish there was more I could say about the 3D. Honestly, if you want to see a nice 3D adventure movie, go check out Journey to the Center of the Earth, Journey 2. These movies tackle what this movie is trying to do infinitely better than what this movie is trying to do. It is like desperately screaming to please think I'm cool and hip with the kids. It's just a mess. Anyway, thank you guys for checking this video out. I really appreciate you guys watching these videos. And the next time I see you guys, I don't know. It could be anything. Could be anything. I can make anything. This is my YouTube channel. I can make any video.